it amuses me to hear so-called experts complaining about President Trump's tariff policy on the basis that he is destroying free trade. You morons, there was no free trade to destroy. Free trade is international trade left to its natural course without tariffs, quotas, or other restrictions. Yes, there might be examples where this applies, but for anyone to delude themselves to think that free trade is a core feature of the global economy is totally insane. Most economies resort to some kind of protectionism. So what we are really debating is relativities between different economies and the types of protectionism they apply and to what degree. Tariffs are but one mechanism. The key point is the US trade and current account deficit, and if it keeps growing, can this be sustained? For the US to maintain its deficits on the current account requires huge capital inflows into the US from the rest of the world, for example, Asia and Europe. History shows that the rest of the world has been willing to invest in the US. But is Trump wrong to question whether the rest of the world can be relied upon to continue funding the US current account? Okay, you might not agree with his methods, for example, increased tariffs, but at least recognise that a failure to act on a current account deficit that continues to grow could result in a collapse in the international economy, more devastating than the Great Depression. Why is it that the US is somehow evil to apply tariffs, but Asian or European countries are free of scrutiny? They are somehow the victims. If they were the victims, they should be running trade deficits against the US, when in fact many Asian and European countries run trade and current account surpluses with the US, very often courtesy of their own protectionist policies. So, to all of the intellectuals writing countless articles about how wrong it is for the US to try to address its current account problem, at least remove your bias. The use of tariffs is not exclusive to the US. And when you listen to some commentators, anyone would think that every other economy in the world except the US is the bastion of free trade policies. Join the real world and relieve yourselves of your anti-Trump sentiment. Assess the situation in a balanced way and you might regain some credibility. So, consider what I have said, as that is my view. Correct me if I am wrong.